Good evening and welcome to the second Out of the Box Showcase. We are coming for you live tonight from Henley-on-Thames. We have some amazing artists for you this evening, with the likes of Toe and the Rich Meehan trio both performing their first ever live concerts. We'll be kicking things off with the wonderful Hoverfly and closing the evening with the amazing Edward Chilvers. We have to have a special shout out this evening and a massive thank you to Garrick Stevens Pianos in Hambledon, who have donated the piano this evening. As you'll see, there's no way we could have put on this evening without his support. So thank you so much again. If you tuned in last week, you'll see we have a crowdfunder page set up. This is hugely important and all your support is most appreciated. We have a virtual bar where you can buy yourself a pint or a glass of wine. Just £5, £10, £100, whatever you can donate. It's cheaper than going to an actual concert, and all the money goes towards the crew and the artists and helps us put on the next event for you for free. So anyway, without further ado, let's get things going. Please, ladies and gentlemen, take your seats, grab yourself a drink and turn up your sound system. The show is about to begin.
So I'm Hoverfly, and I am very pleased to be performing at Out of the Box Festival. Hope you enjoy the show. you. Feels funny because I can't hear your applause, but I like to think that maybe a few of you are doing some claps because it's just, I don't know, it's been a funny time this year for everybody, but it's really awesome and special to be doing this again. And I hope you're having a lovely time, all tucked up on your sofas or in your garden, or wherever you are, on the loo, I don't know, that would be weird. I'm going to do another one for you now. And I've just got to think for a second because it involves my bass. Yes, and this, good. Awesome. Yeah, so I grew up in Henley, and it's always so nice to reconnect with the people here doing awesome things. There's some other awesome music on today, so I hope you've had a great festival. This next song of mine is called Onanatate, and I wrote it one day when there was loads of sunshine. It was a really sunny day, and I let all the sun soak into me, a bit like a plant, and then I squeezed it out into this song, so hopefully I can bring you some sunshine. Okay. We'll put that there. And this guy over here. Okay. Lovely. I'm ready. Okay. So this is Onanatate. Oh, I've just remembered I have to take my shoe off for this one because I need to use my toe. Sorry, everyone. If it can come off, there we go. Right. Now I am ready. Okie dokie. Ananatate, 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 anananananana, ananatate, 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 anananananana, ananatate, 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 anananananana, ananatate. I sit and wait for you to open your mind. I'm happy when you do to find your own smile. I sit and long for you to open your soul. I'm happy when you do to find your own smile. Ooh, da da, ooh, da da, ooh, da da, ooh, da Did it. Thanks, everyone. Okay, so now I'm moving on to a cello piece. I like to change things around a lot, play all the instruments because I can't just stick to one. So bear with me a sec. Okay. Hello? Yes. We are good. Okay. So this one is not released yet. Neither were the two before. I'm sorry. But this one is called Grape Shape, and I wrote it. It's kind of a celebration love thing for the universe. I wrote it. I was on a WhatsApp group with Extinction Rebellion a couple of years ago, and someone wrote the most beautiful poem, which just like got my heartstrings. And so I had to put it to some music. So this is it. It's called Grape Shape. I hope you enjoy it. Like the sun, like the sun. Okay, right. Thank you. So that brings me on to my last song already. I've been Hoverfly. You can check me out on the social things. I've got Instagram, I've got Facebook. It's Hoverfly with a space in the middle. Hoverfly Music, actually, that's how you can find me. So I released this next song I'm going to do last summer as my first single. This is like a boiled down version because I don't have my full band, which I normally play with, and I miss them very much at the moment. So this is a funny rendition of Bicycle Toad. which you can find on Spotify. Go check it out. Yeah, it's been really, really lovely to play for you today. And I hope you're doing okay. And I hope that this whole awesome festival is bringing you some light and some fun for these funky times. So let me get my kit set up. Okay. Okay, so street one day, keeping my eyes high and my feet displayed. As I walked on, something came my way. First I thought it was a bicycle, and I blinked twice. It looked back at me and it opened a great big mouth. Ooh da doo da, ay ay. Ooh da doo da, ay ay. Ooh da doo da, ay ay. Ooh da doo da, ooh da doo da, ay ay. Ooh da doo da, ay ay. Ooh da doo da, ay ay. Ooh da doo da, ay. Ooh da doo da, ay 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 ay. The toad began to introduce itself, stood up straight, put a smile on, and laughed at me. Oh, lady. Behind the grin I saw a kind of fire, and I knew he wouldn't want me to, so I took that When I walk along the street now, I look up to the sky, searching for you, dear. And I open my heart to please. Most of it's a foggy memory, caught in a daydream between self and sake, and I feel now I'm complete. For now and always, Yay! Thank you, everybody, so much. Hope you're good. I've said that a lot of times. Anyway, big up to everyone here at Henley Theatre Services. It's been a wicked festival. I hope you really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed myself here today. Lots of love. Goodbye. I think one of the last gigs I did, they sort of blurred into one, because there was like a few in between the lockdowns. This was when I was still back in London, and there was actually a jam one night which was like COVID friendly, but it still felt very strange. Everyone was sat at their tables. That was really, really fun. That was in Stoke Newington, Dalston, run by this awesome singer in London called Sophia Grant. She puts on a night called Higher Ground Jam, and I was there with my bass sort of at the back, looking around going, this is really strange but really fun. So that was, a few months ago, obviously last year. And it feels, I honestly wasn't sure how it was going to feel, how I was going to be beforehand. I was sort of like, am I just going to have a freak out and, I don't know, just go a bit mad, or am I just going to ease back into it and just like go with the flow? And I think it was that, actually. I think just everyone was so friendly, everyone's been so friendly. It feels so like professionally done. They've got such a cool stage set up here, and like all of those lights and just the calm slickness of it all, just like, I don't know, I'm excited. It's just putting me in a good place. Oh, so what place am I most looking forward to going when we can travel again? I just really want to walk around in the night in the warm, dark air, and just things are happening. People are outside in bars. There's some music going on over here. There's some trees over there. I can just walk. I mean, I don't know what I'm describing, if it's like a festival or if it's a, I don't know. I want to travel in Europe, I think, a lot. Just to feel that freedom. I think, yeah. Okay, describe my instrument in 3 words. I'll have to pick which instrument first. I think I'll have to pick the cello, because I'm already saying loads more than 3 words. I'm picking the cello because I go through phases of having different instruments like coming up and being the forefront, and I think cello's wanted to be that for a while, and I'm like there with it now, so that's really nice. I would say grandpa, because it used to be my grandpa's. Woody, like wooden and earthy, and then I don't know if there's a word for this. Comforting, just because like it's such a big full sound, and I can just like hug it. Yeah. So how I felt doing that out of the box showcase to an audience at home, to be honest, I didn't expect it was gonna. I just hadn't thought about how it would actually feel, and it's felt like a proper ass festival. And the guys have just put so much effort in and thought about everything so much, and been so like accommodating. So that's been really, really awesome. And it feels great to be a part of some new thing as well, especially in a weird time. Like, just freshness is so appealing right now, and like relieving, and to just be kind of rolling on the ball of change is really cool as well. That's a good metaphor.
That is good, I like that.
To performing for audiences at home, I mean, at the start of lockdown it did feel very, very different, but now I've watched gigs from home. I've performed live streams quite a lot this year, so I know what it feels like from both ends, and also just this whole time is about being more honest with yourself, I think, and just like, if I'm a bit freaked out by just silence in between a song, I'm just like, know that that's fine to be freaked out, and that people are there and my family are there watching, and just to know that and just like have a good time while I'm doing it.
Hi, we are Tash Kiri playing the drums, and I'm Joe Henwood playing baritone sax and effects. We make loud, heavy, sometimes pretty, sometimes math-timey music, inspired by lots and lots of different music. I think a lot of music in the current London scene, London jazz scene, like Comet is Coming, Shabaka and the Ancestors.
And Radiohead.
So many inspirations. And we have been playing music for about a year together. Lockdown has kind of been a positive thing for us with this band, starting it and rehearsing and getting it together.
Out of the Box Festival. Pleasure to be here. Big ups to Joe and Lou and all the team for putting it on. It's a wicked stage. We're the first people to try it out. And our name's Toe. We are a brand new band created out of lockdown. Tash Kiri on the drums. I'm Joe Henwood on the Barry. Lots of effects and stuff, subs going on. If you've got a nice pair of headphones or some speakers, whack them on. It will sound better. Yeah, it's enough of me rambling on. We're going to play some more music. Hope you like it. Stick with it. We go through a load of different styles and sounds. Yeah, check it out. Big ups. that was a cover of a Radiohead tune, All I Need. Hope we did it justice. We enjoyed playing it. So yeah, that's it. It was flying by. First gig in pretty much a year for both of us. Real pleasure to be here. Keep your eyes out for Toe. There's nothing on the internet yet, but there will be at some point. Yeah, again, thanks to all the crew here making this happen in the COVID-safe way, as it should be. But look at it, it's amazing. So yeah, we got one last tune, and then we're out. Enjoy the rest of the music, loads of cool music throughout all the weekends. So yeah, big ups.
It feels so surreal performing. The last live stream I did was from my living room in my house, and that was totally different to being on an actual stage. And also, I had a stomach bug for it, so it was not ideal. But it's so good to be back on a stage. It's sort of the first time that we've heard our music through a PA and proper amps and stuff as well, and been able to play loud without seriously annoying our neighbours. So it's been amazing.
You know, we were just having fun. Sorry. I held it together for a bit. I keep on looking at this, it says hot power. I'm like, what is this? Any other inspirations from the COVID?
I think you covered them all. I can't. I'm so sorry. You have to edit it.
We were listening to a lot of Karanga Bin.
Oh yeah.
That album dropped last year.
New album. That's very cool.
What other new music? The really wicked new single from Kokoroko. Listen to that a lot. I think we both listen to a lot of music all the time. Anyway, so I don't think that's changed loads. What streams we watched? Laura Marling's stream.
Laura Marling's stream.
It's really cool.
It was amazing. Actually, her album dropped in lockdown.
Oh yeah.
I've listened to that at least 2,000 times. Anderson .Paak I listened to a lot in lockdown.
Yeah.
Mostly because he released a track called Lockdown, so it was easy to listen to.
My sister Megan Henwood released some music as well. That actually a tune that she wrote inspired by lockdown, and we both played on. So that was a big one. That was really early on. It's called Doors. You can check that out. That's out on Spotify and stuff. Yeah, and my other project, Nubian Twist, has been releasing some music, so I've listened to that, I suppose.
I think the dream support for Toe, number one would be anything with Shabaka Hutchinson. So Comet is Coming, or Shabaka and the Ancestors, I'd be really, really happy with. But in less serious terms, there is another band called Toe, who are a Japanese math rock band. And I would love to see a poster that was Toe supported by Toe.
Yeah.
That's really my goal for this project.
Yeah.
Dream big.
Okay. Well, Out of the Box Festival for a start.
Easy answer.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah. A festival dear to my heart is called Shambhala Festival, so that would be a big one, and I think we should be able to get a set somewhere there. I think just all the venues in London as well, both living in London, going to sweaty, beer-stained floor, loud venues and all of that. Yeah, I think we might still have a gig at Brixton Windmill. Our friend Jelly Cleaver promotes gigs there called Jelly's Jams, and that we were going to have our first gig there a couple of weeks ago. So we're still holding out for that, and that's got a good vibe. There's a really wicked band we like called Black Midi who've kind of come up through playing that venue, so playing there would be cool.
And describe. Be yourself, Joe, be yourself.
Loud.
I was going to say loud.
Okay, you can have loud. I'll have earthy.
Ooh.
Raw and hopefully powerful.
Yeah, I'm going to take loud and very loud. But all is one word, squashed together. And sometimes quiet.
That's brutal. No.
I would describe my instrument as loud, expressive, and a bit quirky.
Nice. I like that.
I think it's super, super exciting. I think when sort of we kind of got the opportunity to play Out of the Box, we were obviously sat at home looking at the pretty bleak horizon of no gigs, and having the chance to kind of come to a place like this and play on an actual stage has been like a bit mind-blowing. And I think I've done a couple of live streams over lockdown, and I think they're generally kind of really, really cool because you're kind of reaching people who might not normally come to gigs, might not normally come to loud, aggressive jazz gigs, definitely. And it's really nice when you sort of like get feedback afterwards and they're saying, like, I didn't expect to enjoy a mathy jazz punk band on a Saturday night, but I did, so it's a super great thing that's going on.
Nice.
I'd just add, big up to the crews who made it happen, everyone involved, because it's normally hard and now it's extra hard because of everyone adhering to the essential COVID guidelines, and yeah, it's been done really, really well. Hot power.
Hot power. Oh, maybe that's what we should call our band.
Yeah.
Hot power.
Yeah, can we do it all
Can we
again?
do ours all again? Restart.
So, hi, my name is Rich Meehan. I'm part of the Rich Meehan trio, and we're really delighted to be doing our first ever gig at the Out of the Box Festival. This is the amazing drummer, Paul Glover, and this is the amazing bassist, equally amazing bassist, James Newman. And there's a guy who does our electronics who lives in Vancouver, so obviously can't be with us. He's a very tall, grumpy man called John Bierman, but he is so original in what he does, and so it's great to have his electronics to play to and really inspire the way we play. Hi, we're the Rich Meehan Trio, and we're going to be performing a couple of bits from a suite I wrote called Suite Antique, and this was done last summer. I'd like to introduce our band. On bass, we have the amazing James Newman, and on drums, we have Man About Town, Mr. Paul Glover, who's also my manager, my agent, and my lifestyle guru. And I really need to mention that the electronics and other little bits of whiz-bangs and pops have been prepared for us by a very tall man called John, who lives in Vancouver. He's often rather grumpy, but he's also extremely original, which is why I'm so pleased that he was able to add these extra little electronics and this extra little dimension to the sound we made. So that was a piece called Carillon. That's about bells and sort of all sort of tinkling, dinging things going on. And this next one is called Gavotte, and it's about that sort of feeling you might get when you're a bit depressed and a bit miserable and a bit angry, but you're sort of loving it at the same time. So hopefully you get some of that in the way we play. This next one's a bit of a slower tune, and it's in the style of Satie, and it's called Gymnopody. last summer, we were all sort of feeling stir crazy having to be inside, and so Paul said, well, why don't we write some music? And so I wrote some music for myself to play, because I generally take a supporting role, and it's really nice to be out there in the front once in a while. And so we wrote this piece called Sweet Antique. That's what I found was flowing when I was writing it. So it's 5 movements. We're going to play 4 today, each one of them with something in the way it's written to do with the music of the past. So there's a brilliant Sweet Antique organ by a chap called Leon Burman, which again finishes with a staccato like ours finished with that really fast finger work. And it's so we've got our EP coming out, and to celebrate the EP we actually have made for ourselves these little sticks of rock. I don't know if you're able to see this. It's a bit better this end. It actually says Sweet Antique all the way through, and we'll be giving them out.
You've got to eat that now you've opened it. It might have COVID on it. You've got to eat. Only you can eat that one.
Only I can eat this one, but I will. Maybe not now. I'll save it for later. Delicious. I think it's been an amazing experience for our first gig. We are so lucky that our first experience of playing live together in a situation where you get one take and that's it, is supported by so many sort of excellent people and with brilliant equipment, and a really nice and worthy event to be there. So I think we couldn't be prouder that this was our debut live gig.
I guess follow all of the Rich Meehan Trio social media, particularly on Instagram is where we're probably most found. You can find us on Facebook, but not a lot's going on there. And I guess we're going to start building up the YouTube channel, because we've not actually released anything other than 60 seconds of music. So the next thing that's going to be released is the out of the box, sort of performance. Obviously the live stream is the first thing that anyone's going to hear that's longer than 60 seconds. So from that point, follow the YouTube channel, and then we've got some good videos coming up that will be recorded and filmed at the same time as our EP, which we kind of performed live as a trio. Instagram and YouTube, Rich Meehan Trio.
Thank you so much for tuning in and staying with us until the end. Please join us again next Saturday for the finale of our trio of concerts. We have Jessie Smith, Third Lung and Danny Sylvia. It's going to be amazing. See you next week.